Does this feel familiar? You unlock your phone for just one thing, and suddenly, an hour is gone. You're lost in a sea of notifications, endless scrolling, and breaking news that leaves you feeling drained, anxious, and completely disconnected from the real world. Your mind is racing, but you're not actually getting anywhere. It's like being on a digital treadmill you can't get off, and it's exhausting. We're constantly stimulated, yet we feel more absent and less present than ever before. But what if I told you that an ancient philosophy, over 2,000 years old, holds the key to finding peace in our chaotic digital age? That philosophy is Stoicism. At its heart, Stoicism teaches a powerful, life-changing lesson. Focus only on what you can control. You can't control the endless stream of content, the algorithms designed to hook you, or what other people post online. But you can control one crucial thing: your response. You can control your choices, your attention, and your actions. This isn't about rejecting technology. It's about reclaiming your mind from it. It's about deciding what truly deserves your most valuable resource, your focus. So, how do we put this into practice? Let's start with a digital detox. It's simple. Schedule specific times each day to be completely screen-free. Maybe it's the first hour after you wake up, or during your meals. This isn't just about turning off your phone. It's about turning on your life and being present in the moment. Next, practice mindful consumption. Before you open an app, ask yourself, why am I doing this? Is this serving me, or am I just bored? Choose your digital diet as carefully as you'd choose your food. Stop the mindless scrolling and start consuming content with intention. Finally, embrace what the Stoics called voluntary discomfort. Let those notifications pile up. Intentionally ignore the urge to check your phone the second it buzzes. Each time you resist, you're building mental resilience. You're training your brain to break free from the cycle of instant gratification. You're proving to yourself that you are in control, not your device. By applying these Stoic principles, you'll start to notice a profound shift. The constant noise will begin to fade, replaced by a sense of calm and clarity. You'll regain your ability to focus, cultivate inner peace, and build a more meaningful connection with the world around you and the people in it. It's time to use technology as a tool, not let it become our master. Scene opens with rapid cuts of a man, let's call him Alex, being overwhelmed by his phone. Notifications pop up, social media feeds scroll endlessly, news alerts flash. He looks tired, anxious, and completely drained. Does this feel familiar? The constant buzz, the endless scroll, the feeling that you're always connected, yet somehow more disconnected than ever. You're not alone. We're living in an age of information overload, a digital storm that never seems to pass. Every ping, every notification, every urgent email pulls us further away from our own thoughts, from the present moment, from peace. We're bombarded, stressed, and our focus is fractured into a million tiny pieces. It feels like we're just passengers on a runaway train of digital noise, with no control over the speed or the destination. We're told to keep up, to stay informed, to be available 24/7, but at what cost? Our mental well-being, our ability to simply be asterisk. This constant digital stimulation is designed to capture our attention, but it's stealing our peace. We're left feeling exhausted, anxious, and perpetually distracted. But what if I told you there's an ancient key to unlocking a calmer, more focused mind, even in the midst of this modern chaos? Scene transitions to a serene, minimalist setting. An animated figure of a Stoic philosopher appears, calm and composed. Imagine a philosophy, born over 2,000 years ago, that holds the perfect antidote to our modern digital dilemma. Welcome to the world of Stoicism. Figures like Seneca, Epictetus, and the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius weren't dealing with smartphones, but they were masters of the human mind. They faced plagues, political turmoil, and personal hardship with a profound sense of inner tranquility. Their secret is deceptively simple, yet incredibly powerful. The core principle of Stoicism is understanding the difference between what you can control and what you cannot. You can't control the endless stream of news, the algorithm that decides your feed, or how many emails land in your inbox. But you can control one crucial thing: your response. You can control your thoughts, your judgments, and your actions. This isn't about suppressing emotion or becoming a robot. It's about choosing where to invest your energy. Instead of being tossed around by the waves of external events, or in our case, Digital Notifications Stoicism teaches you how to become the unshakable captain of your own mind. It's about finding freedom not by changing the world around you, but by mastering the world within you. So, how do we take this ancient wisdom and apply it to our glowing screens? Let's get practical. Think of it as digital stoicism. First, the digital detox. A Stoic would call this practicing voluntary hardship, intentionally schedule time away from your devices. It doesn't have to be a week-long retreat in the woods. Start small, an hour before bed, the first hour of your morning, a full day on the weekend. The goal is to prove to yourself that you can exist and even thrive without the constant input. During this time, you're not just avoiding screens, you're reclaiming your time for other things. Read a physical book, go for a walk without your phone, have a conversation where you're fully present, looking the other person in the eye. This practice strengthens your willpower and reminds you that the digital world is a tool to be used, not a master to be served. It teaches your brain that it doesn't need that constant hit of dopamine from a new notification. You are in control of when you plug in and when you unplug. Next, let's talk about mindful consumption. The Stoics were all about intentionality. They wouldn't have been fans of mindless scrolling. So, before you open an app, ask yourself a simple question. What is my purpose? Are you looking for a specific piece of information? Are you trying to connect with a friend? Or are you just opening it out of habit, to escape boredom? Be a conscious gatekeeper of your mind. Unfollow accounts that make you feel anxious, angry, or inadequate. Curate your feed to be a source of inspiration, education, and genuine connection, not a cesspool of negativity and comparison. Treat your attention like the precious, finite resource it is. Don't give it away cheaply to content that doesn't serve your well-being or your goals. Remember what Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." In the digital age, we could say we have 2 eyes and 1 thumb, so we should observe and choose with twice the intention before we scroll or tap. And finally, my favorite Stoic exercise for the digital age, voluntary discomfort. This is where you actively build your mental resilience. The modern equivalent. Practice ignoring your phone. When a notification pops up, consciously choose not to look. Let it sit there. Feel the urge, the little twitch in your brain that wants to check it, and just breathe through it. Realize that nothing catastrophic will happen. The world will not end if you don't immediately see that new like or read that breaking news alert. Each time you resist this urge, you're doing a push-up for your willpower. You're training your brain to break the stimulus response cycle that these apps have so carefully engineered. You are teaching yourself that your focus is more important than their notification. Over time, you'll find that the urges become weaker, and your ability to concentrate on the task at hand, whether it's work, a hobby, or a conversation with a loved one, becomes profoundly stronger. You're reclaiming your focus, one ignored notification at a time. Scene returns to Alex. He is now sitting by a window, phone placed face down on a table. He's reading a book, a small, calm smile on his face. The sun is shining. So, what's the result of all this? What happens when you apply these Stoic principles to your digital life? You start to regain control. The constant low-level anxiety begins to fade, replaced by a sense of calm. Your focus returns, allowing you to engage more deeply with your work, your hobbies, and the people who matter most. You're no longer a slave to the algorithm, but a master of your own attention. You start to find more meaning and joy in the real world, in the present moment, because you're not constantly being pulled into a digital one. By letting go of what you can't control, the endless stream of information, you gain ultimate control over what truly matters, your inner peace. It's about using technology as the powerful tool it can be, without letting it use you. This isn't a call to throw away your smartphone and live in a cave. It's an invitation to live more intentionally, to build a digital life that serves your well-being, rather than drains it. By embracing a little ancient wisdom, we can navigate our modern world with more grace, focus, and tranquility. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. If this resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up, and consider subscribing for more content on living a more intentional life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's one small step you can take today to practice digital stoicism? Take care, and be well.